How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Fallout 76 guide, and today I'm going to show you guys how the gamma gun works here in stage 3 for the raids. Now, for anyone who doesn't really care about watching the whole video, here's the short and sweet. The gamma gun works really well in private servers compared to public servers, and you don't need a build for it to instantly melt the Enclave soldiers. But I'll show you guys here in this video the difference between using the gamma gun inside of a public server as well as in a private server. And also show you guys a way to how to solo it fairly easily. It's not something that you can do like right off the rip. It will take a little bit of practice, but it is doable. So with that, let's get right to it. Now let's go ahead and start out with the perk card setup for the solo build. I mean, you don't need it, but I wanted to see how fast I can do it with this setup, I guess. And the key card is going to be Demolition Expert for the nukes that we will be using to take out the repair bots, because even with this build the repair bots are pretty tanky against the gamma gun. But with that, let's go ahead and check out the legendary perk cards. Now, like all of my legendary perk cards for all of my builds, I use the exact same ones: maxed out endurance, luck, intelligence, strength, and agility. 6th card is optional for you. For the weapon that we'll be using is a quad 50 crit faster reload gamma gun with a deep dish, sharpshooter, and signal repeater. You don't need 50 crits. I like crits, so I prefer it. You can use faster fire rate if you'd like. For the generators, we're going to be using the cold shoulder, which I find is very, very good in all situations, whatever build you're using, because it usually generally only takes one shot. And then, of course, our nukes. Now, like I said earlier, it takes a little bit of practice. I wanted to do speed runs and try to see how quickly I can get through this with the build. And funny enough, a heavy gunner build, which you guys will be seeing here, I ended up doing a lot better. It was one of my faster runs, which was a 58-second run. But as you can see, we are destroying these guys with just the gamma gun. We're not even using our crits. And sadly enough, even though we took out the other two, we weren't able to do any damage on this guy because of the generators. But this is where the nukes come into play. Now, I highly recommend doing this in a full health because of this. Of course, you do not need to use nukes. It's just, like I said earlier, the gamma gun is not as strong against the repair bots. And then also, since we're not using a lot of damage perk cards for the shotgun, it doesn't really do much against them either. But this is basically the solo run. Rinse and repeat until you take out all 3 of the soldiers. But we're going to go ahead and skip ahead and show you guys the clear. Cleared it in a minute and 23 seconds. Now let's go ahead and check out the public server. This is generally the build that I run, which is a heavy crit PA gunner. Which, if you guys want to check out the bloodied and full health build, I have a single video that covers both in the description. But this is what I'll be using inside of the public. I did try with a full pistol build, and the damage outcome was relatively the same. Now, of course, it's not necessary to always run things solo. It's just I know there are some folks out there who like to solo things, and figured I'd share this just in case they were having any troubles. Or if anyone is using the gamma gun and was wondering, why am I not doing a lot of damage? Well, public servers. And last but not least, if you guys are running with a full team, you could probably clear it even faster, especially if you're doing it in a private server. But we're going to go ahead and skip on ahead and get to the actual damage after destroying all 3 generators. So here we are with the last generator. There's links. I'm going to pop a little bit of canned coffee to use a little bit of crits to push out a little bit more damage, and you can look at the health, and there's really not much going on. You can see that the damage, it chunks here and there, but it's not consistent. But now let's go ahead and pop on over to a private server. We're going to be using the exact same setup: perk cards, legendary perk cards, weapons, as well as actually we're not even going to use canned coffee, but you're going to see a massive difference in the damage. But let's go over the weapon real quick. Once we go through that, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to when we break the generators. So this is generator number 3. Again, we're using the same gamma gun, and look at the health of Lynx. Completely destroyed. Head on over to Bloodhound, get a nice quick reload, and then we'll take him out. We're already only 33 seconds in. Now, I didn't go for the kill because I took this before I made the checkpoint in the private server, which is the run that you guys saw at the beginning. But that's it. That is the Gamma Gun and how that works and why you may not be experiencing the instant melt in public servers. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys found the information useful. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Happy hunting, good luck, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.